All right. What a wonderful day to get started with. I'm really excited for this upcoming school year, but before we get started, I just want to make sure we all have the same foundation. So I'm going to go over a couple of things I just kind of expect you to know. First thing is that there are three undefined terms in math: point, line, and plane. If I wanted to label this point, it's just point, and we'll write with a pen instead of, here we go, point P, and make sure that you use a capital letter. I'm going to talk as I go through things. If I don't write it down, that doesn't mean you can't write it down in your notes, okay? So the next undefined term is line, and if I were to write this, it would be line X, Y, and I put an arrow on both sides. I use a capital X for the point X and a capital Y for the point Y. Or I could write line, and that is actually a cursive K. Make sure that it is in cursive and that it is lower case. And the last one is plane. And this I could use plane R, and it should be in cursive. Or I could just say plane X, Y, Z for the 3 points in the plane. And remember that you must have 3 points for a plane. The next one thing that I want you to know, and that didn't quite work out, so I'm going to do this. Collinear means lying on the same line, and coplanar means lying on the same plane. We'll discuss that more tomorrow. I just want you to at least have these definitions. Remember that this is section 1.1 in your book, so you can also write it out of the definition from your book. Collinear, lying on the same line. Coplanar, lying on the same plane. There are three undefined terms: point, line, and plane, but they're also basic geometric figures: a segment, a part of a line that begins at one point and ends at another point. So a line segment looks like this. That's what a line segment looks like. If I wanted to give how to name the line segment, it would be line segment X, Y, and there's no arrow, it's just a line segment over the X and over the Y, and they should be capital letters. The points are called endpoints. Everybody got that? Remember that you can always pause on your own if you need more time. The next thing I'm going to ask, array. Array starts at one endpoint, or at a line, a part of a line that begins at one point and extends infinitely in one direction pretty much. So I would call this X and this one Y. So how do I name this array? I would name it XY. Wherever your endpoint is should be the first letter, and it goes towards the point Y. Remember that this letter is the X is your endpoint, and I'm going to abbreviate point, PT, and Y is the side of the arrow, and the point is called the end point. Okay? Remember, if you need more time, push pause. And the last thing I need you to kind of know for tomorrow is an angle. It's two rays with a common end point. So if I have a ray X, Y, Z, the vertex, Y is the vertex. This inside between the two rays is called your interior. And out here is called the exterior. When I name an angle, I would name this angle X, Y, Z, or angle Z, Y, X. No matter what, your vertex is the middle letter. All right? That's everything I need you to know as you come into the door on Tuesday. We're going to talk about this stuff, but rather than take time defining it in class, I want you to know about it so that we can use it in class. I want you to understand that in geometry, we're going to use everything. We're going to apply it to problems, okay? So rather than spending time defining, I want you to come in knowing this, and so we can use it in class tomorrow, and it'll get you the best bang for your buck in terms of class time. All right, thanks. I'll see you tomorrow.